What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Hat Talk Live. Little pre-show before the 9 o'clock hour hits, 6 p.m. on the West Coast. We'll go wait till we get some people in here, and then we will get this party started. Trying something a little bit different tonight, so hopefully it works. And if it doesn't, then I'm screwed. So we'll see how this pans out. When people can let me know if it's working on Instagram, I don't know yet, but like we'll see. We'll have to see. I'll have to. What's going on? K Dizzle. I'll try it at 9 o'clock. Dog's getting yelled at. I can hear him in the background. 8 million people are already in here. How's everybody doing tonight? A lot to talk about. We're going to talk about Miami. We're going to talk about upcoming capsule, Friday drop coming on Friday, of course. Lots of news and stuff going on. Some sneakers coming this weekend that you guys might be interested in. And lots of fun stuff going on in the Goorin world out there. So we will give everybody a couple more minutes, about 2 more minutes. Then we'll do the open. What's going on, distinguished gentlemen? See you in here. And got a lot of stuff to talk about. So welcome in. What's going on, Crazy Hawk? See, so I already see that it's working on Facebook. So if you are watching on Facebook, you're showing up as Facebook user. I don't see your name. So welcome in. If you're watching on Facebook, I see that that is working. In a couple minutes, I'm going to push this to Instagram. So I'm doing it all from one camera. So it's good that I can see the Facebook comments. I don't think I'm going to see the Instagram comments anymore. So that's the benefit of watching on YouTube, as I've been trying to get this isolated into a easier format to manage. We the ones, everybody out there. I see Charisma is in here now. I got a feeling that that was Charisma on the Facebook user too. But we're playing with some stuff tonight. So, all right. Yes, it's on Facebook. I can confirm that. Thank you. Yep, charged. I'll show the other one too I got tonight. We'll review Legendary Tough. So we'll do that tonight as well. And I'll also review what I picked up. I almost forgot to grab that. A couple other things at the event, but we'll review that too. Why not? 13 million in here. About 1 more minute, and then we will do the open. So welcome and lead the charge. What's that? 16 million in here. Please appreciate all you guys coming in and watching on a Wednesday night. Let me I'm gonna push this over to you can still hear me and everything, hopefully, when I switch over. Can you still hear me when I switched over? Can you even tell? You probably can't even tell. So lead the charge. Oh, the lost for a second. Charge one is fire. Yes, it is. Might be my favorite. 17 million before we even go live on Instagram. So appreciate you guys wherever you're watching, whether you're watching on Facebook or you're watching on YouTube. Let me get this over on Instagram, about 10 more seconds, and we will start the show up and get this party rolling here. And it doesn't seem like it's working. So give me a minute here. Let me test this out. We're trying something new tonight. Not often that I have a technical difficulty. Yep. Well, we might be without Instagram tonight, and that's okay. So I don't know. I don't know where I went wrong with this tonight. Well, oh well. YouTube exclusive. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Hat Talk Live. I'm frozen right now. Am I good? Facebook has subtitles. It's all fucked up. The whole night. Let's just start over. Come on over to YouTube is exactly. I don't even know if I can even I don't know why this didn't work. It pisses me off that it didn't work. Um, I'm gonna try one more time. Let me click out of this one more time, and I'll try it again, and then we'll hopefully get this going. This is the last shot. Nope. Nope. All right. So, all right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Hat Talk Live on a technical difficulty filled night for the first time ever. I'm so freaking pissed that this didn't start the way I wanted, but thank you guys for coming in and watching on YouTube. We got enough people in here and they can always watch it on the replay anyway. So, welcome in. It's Hat Talk Live. It's Wednesday night on a special Wednesday night. So, you know what that means. It's AEW Dynamite, but it's also Hat Talk Live. So, thank you for coming in. Yes, exactly. Everybody needs to come to YouTube eventually because eventually I'm going to stop doing the show on Instagram anyway. So they just have to come over it. But we are now streaming on Facebook in the Goorin Bros fans Facebook group tonight. And if you're commenting, all you show up as Facebook user. There might be a way that you can adjust that on your end, but for as far as I'm seeing, it just shows up as Facebook user. So if you're commenting on Facebook and you want me to know who you are, please feel free to identify yourself out there. Welcome in either way. Spent 7 minutes trying to figure that out. I don't know. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. Here's what happened. So Instagram announced yesterday that there was a way that you could stream to Instagram from a streaming server like I have with StreamYard. And this is technical stuff that's going to bore the shit out of you, but I can now stream the show to the Facebook group, which is Goorin Bros Fans on Facebook, and I can also stream it to YouTube. So I almost forgot to do the slides too. So there you go. Thank God they're in here too. Yeah, smash that like button too. 19 million people in here, whether we're on Instagram or not. I'm glad, you guys are the ones that are most important because you guys know how to watch the show and everything. So let's do the Miami recap first before we get into new pickups or anything. Let's discuss, Miami and all the stuff that went on. As you saw, Goorin Brothers had a live event in Miami for Art Basel. There was lots of, fans of the brand and influencers and other people there. Very, very great, great time had by everybody. I think I had a great time there anyway. And so I'll do a recap. So I flew out on Friday afternoon and got there around midnight. Jilly was already there. Jilly got there, I think like 8 or something on Friday night. So she was waiting for me. She got to see a little bit, walking around and everything before I got there. And then, no, are the slides up? No, slides are not. Are they up? Because they're not supposed to be up. Because if they're, like, I don't see them up. Do you see them up? I'll show them in a second. This show is going to go down as my most not smooth show ever. Okay. Anyway, so Jilly's there. I land about midnight. I'm ready to roll. Text her. She stayed a couple hotels down from me and everything. And I was like, yo, let's go. Let's hit the town, whatever, for a little bit. I was hungry, as I usually am. I'm usually hungry for something, whatever. And we walked around. No shortage of restaurants in Miami, South Beach area for sure. My experience at first, everything's real tight, like real small. Like the hotel I stayed in, like the rooms were real small. everything was like kind of like, like you'd get in like, like a big city, like New York City, I can compare it to. Like your hotel rooms there are real tight and everything. And very, very, I don't know what the word, like it felt almost at times like I was in another country. It felt like I was like in another, like another country at times there when I was like, just getting there. Language barriers. I mean, a lot of people speak Spanish down there, obviously. Um, so yeah, so I checked into my tiny room and I, basically just, changed my shirt, went right out and met Jilly. We went out to, we found a restaurant. There's still tons of restaurants open. And at this point, it's probably like 1 in the morning, 21 million. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. And I see Jilly in here too. We the ones. And we walked around a little bit, then found a restaurant. I got something to eat. We got some huge pina coladas that were like, like this big. Um, it was good. I think we walked around a little bit more after that, and then just called it a night. Oh, before that, we did hit up Pitbull's club. Was Mangoes, and that was full of hookers. Um, there was just it was a weird scene in there. Just tons of hookers everywhere you turned, and that was it for the night. I was like, you know what, I'm going to bed. I think I'm done. That and the fact that like walking down South Beach like at that time of night, I over the course of the weekend, I got offered cocaine more times than I can even count. Like just endless offers of cocaine in my direction. And yet, no, I did not. Yeah, see it, like it, buy it. No, not for the hookers either, or the cocaine. Didn't partake in either one of those on the trip. And so I was just like, man, this is like I was not impressed my first night, to say the least. The next morning, I tried to sleep in a little bit. I was tired. Flying all day, on Friday pretty much. And then I woke up at like probably like 8 a.m. And then like I didn't get out of bed until like 10. Jilly was already up and about like 7 a.m. touring the city and seeing everything, seeing the sights and all that stuff. So I was a late riser. She was an early up and everything. I got up. I went for a run down the strip. Like there's like a little strip like next to the beach and everything. Really nice. Tons of people out exercising, out there, just moving and doing fun stuff, exercise stuff. I saw like almost like it would be like a studio on the beach where people were just riding bikes, like cyclists, like on stationary bikes and everything with like a DJ and music and stuff. I mean, they're a huge fitness community down there in South Beach. Lots of runners, lots of cyclists and everything. So that was pretty cool to see. I just, I went out and ran like a quick 4 miles, then came back, had lunch. Jilly met up with me after that. And then we just went to the beach on Saturday afternoon. So then, after the beach, we got ready. We both went back to our hotels and everything, got ready for the Goorin event. And we started heading over there around, I think it was like around 6 o'clock. We got the Uber, and boy, did we have like the jerkiest, bumpiest Uber traffic filled ride. I mean, it was enough to get me nauseous on the way to the event. Like my stomach, I wouldn't say is like, rock solid, but like, like I'm not good with like a lot of turbulence, which I experienced on the way home too on my plane ride. And this car ride though, like usually I'm good in the car. And this was just, yeah. By the time we got to the Goorin event, I was probably green because I was ready to freaking puke. It was a horrible ride, like just horrible. And it took forever. Um, yeah, well, the Vegas Uber was awful because it was so long, but this Uber was bad just because it was just so like nauseatingly jerky and everything, and it was just bad. So finally get to the event. I want to say we got to the event about 6:45, greeted by the great people of Goorin Brothers there. The first bartender we went to, there was a bar, like a couple of different bars. There was at least two bars, I think. Two, I think. And the first one up front, um, I was served like basically it was like a cup of vodka, a glass of vodka with like just like a splash of like some juice or something in it. And then I was like, yeah, this ain't happening. Like this is not going down tonight. Like I was just not ready to. I had business to take care of, so like I was not going to get wrecked like that. And I just don't. I'm not a fan of drinking straight vodka. But anyway, trashed that drink. Like a few sips into it, trashed it. Went to another bar. met this guy who actually was gifted one. I know you guys have seen the photos of him. It wasn't even cranberry geo. It was like some kind of organic something. I don't even know. But 28 million people watching. I mean, we're not even on Instagram. Appreciate you guys watching. And yeah, so I went back and I started ordering screwdrivers because they had no cranberry juice at this event. But that's okay. You know, it doesn't. It was totally fine. I can drink screwdrivers too. So I had some screwdrivers. Jilly probably put down like 50 drinks that night, I think, give or take a couple. I probably had like 7, I think. She was in Jilly mode by the end of the night. So as far as the event, you know, like we were just, you know, it was a lot of socializing, a lot of talking to everybody, lots of other influencers and things there, people there, some fans of the brand. There was a jungle hunt for some hats. We got to walk in, and like you could take a couple hats. You know, if you found a hat in the woods, like there was like it was like a jungle. There was actually live animals and stuff there too. There was a gator, different types of birds, a kinkajou, all different types of things that we saw throughout the night. 30 million people, and we're not even on Instagram. Maybe that's the key. Maybe I'm done with Instagram. Maybe that's just the way. So dinner was around 9. It was supposed to be at 8. So that was the delay for like when I was told you guys I was going live. So then on around 9:30, I want to say, Michael Kester, the designer. Yes, we're on Facebook too. Yes. Now I don't know who you are if you say it says Facebook user. So if you're commenting on Facebook, I can't see you there. What your name is anyway. Michael Kester did a live Q&A, answered lots of questions. He discussed a capsule that never got to drop, which I'll talk about later in the show. You know, different things like goals for 2024, lots of one-of-ones and customized experiences possibly this year, especially for people who, you know, are part of, you know, the We the Ones. Enter the code in the AI chat. There's going to be opportunities for those people to get those types of opportunities to make those things. So, you know, customizable hats, possibly. Lots of different things coming this year, or 2024. Yep, that's part of it. Cessball. There's a couple things that allude to both blow and sloppy. Yep. We'll talk about that later on though. And great experience. And then as soon as Michael wrapped up with his Q&A, we and everybody who asked a question actually got a hat too. I got an exclusive hat. Julie got some great stuff. She's posted some pictures of her stuff. I didn't ask a question because I was gifted actually prior to the Q&A. Michael, you guys probably saw this already. He had gifted me this Goorin camo. It's got that duck camo on the mesh and everything. And then it's got that Monstera leaf, and he said that that's exclusive to these that were at the Velvet Jungle event. So this is basically like a 101. Like nobody else is going to have this. The other cool thing I discovered on Sunday night when I was wearing this in Miami is the blue is actually reflective. So very, very nice. Thanks to Michael K for that. Appreciate him and everything he does for Hat Talk Live and all the things that we've been able to do so far. And the Q&A. Well, yeah, we basically did a Q&A Hat Talk Live at 10 p.m. Eastern time, live from the Velvet Jungle in Miami. Me and him sat down, just talked about like lots of different things about this year, about his journey to becoming a designer, some of his feelings on some of the Friday drops, different things. Highly suggest you going back if you haven't watched it already. I know most of you probably have already. It is posted on the YouTube channel, so make sure you do check it out. It's a great watch. It's about a half hour long. Probably one of my proudest creations that, you know, as far as shows go. You guys know, like I put a lot of work into getting good at this and, you know, trying to do my best as, you know, as entertaining and putting out good content. And it is a really, really great show. Cessball says he watched it twice. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Go back and watch it again if you guys are out there watching. It was a great show, and I was very proud of it. And that was basically just about wrapping up the night at the event. And then me and Jilly got another Uber and headed back to South Beach. And we got more food, and we had some more drink. Oh, we went to Wet Willie's too. Wet Willie's is one of my favorite things. They have one of those in Atlantic City. So shout out to Wet Willie's. It's like a Fat Tuesday frozen drink kind of place. So that was good. Had a couple pina coladas. She had some like orange creamsicle type of drink or something, and we left there. I think we just went to eat. I think we just went to eat again after that. That was basically. I mean, by that point, it was like we're talking. It's already probably like 1 o'clock in the morning again. So, and we got some. Yeah, we got some more drinks, a couple more monster pina coladas, had some food, called that a night, and that was it. That was pretty much it for the Jilly went home the next day, met her for breakfast that morning. And Wet Willie's is better than Fat Tuesday though. Wet Willie's is better than Fat Tuesday. And I went to the beach on Sunday afternoon, just chilled, relaxed, unplugged, just got some time in at the beach because where I'm from right now, there is no laying by a pool or by an ocean or anything like that resembling that right now. So I just had a relaxing day in Miami South Beach. Went back and watched the Bills game. Bills beat the Chiefs, and just relaxed. And then went out to go out to eat again, and that was it. That was my night. And I had to get up early on Monday morning at 4 a.m. to get a flight back to Albany. So that was my Miami recap journey of the recap of the weekend and everything. I hope you guys enjoyed. A lot of people are saying it was a great show that I did on Saturday. I was proud of it. So I'm very happy with it. And again, thanks to Michael for joining me on the show. And he even alluded that he might join for my not top 10, which we've kind of dubbed now as maybe it might be my most hated show, as he alluded to also. So appreciate him. And hopefully he does come back on Hat Talk Live very, very soon. So let's get into, first I'll do new pickups before we get into the slides and everything. As you can see, I am wearing Charge from Legendary Tough. I did also pick up the Boss with that mirror on the brim there. Little, like, it's plastic. Some people were saying, was this metal? Was it plastic? It's plastic. Plastic mirror on the brim. Nice textured, kind of like, I guess they're like, it's like an ostrich type of leather on here. I don't think it's real leather though. I think what we got on here again is like that polyurethane, PVC leather. It says yes, 63% PVC leather. These tags are so like it's like you can't even see, like it's one color. It's like gray on white. So yeah, 60% PVC leather and then 40% polyester is the description on there for Angie and Hunter out there. Boss got those spikes on the mesh. I love that. It looks awesome. I'll put it on too for you guys. And nice metal button on the top there. Black mesh, all black. Silver trim on that Boss, that pit bull. And got that chain going across right here. Nice, nice metal chain going across on the brim, but in between the brim and the crown there. Very, very, very nice. Elevated mesh. And also the terry cloth sweatband on the inner, black, the farm lining. And then you do have that barbed wire image underneath the brim there. Very, very cool. So I'll put that one on while I review the other one. The only disadvantage, it doesn't bend as much as I would like, but it still is curved. Doesn't look horrible. Looks good. Charged. Got that distressed black and white denim. Also, I want to point out there's like a little bit of a up here. There's like a little bit of like, it's like even more distressed, like a little bit of like a texture to it. Got that charged bull on there, and you got these little metal, I don't even know what you could, studs all on the crown and on the brim there. And then again on the sides, on the mesh on both sides, black mesh in the back, same kind of interior, black lining, the farm lining, the barbed wire underneath the brim, and then that terry cloth sweatband, black snap in the back, and then the metal button on the top. So very, very, very nice. Jilly rocked the Panther at the event. Nope, she did. This is definitely, as Luis is saying too, I think it's my favorite capsule as well. This is my favorite one from the capsule, Charged. I might go back and pick up Bear. I haven't decided yet. I might grab Bear. So we'll see. We'll see on that one. Julie saying they're very nice quality. Panther was her choice, and she might grab another too. Kendra got some. She's going to put some looks together for that, and probably her makeup and everything. So let's get into. Actually, I probably should have put these up, but I'll put them up now anyway. And they're just a couple of photos from the Miami event. You see Jilly there. I took that photo with Jilly. She's got angel wings behind her there because she's an angel. And thanks to Jilly again for coming to Miami. She definitely helped out being a guest. Not even I ain't even saying that way, but being a friend and accompanying me to the Goorin event and helping me out. And it's like, it's never easy going to something like walking in by yourself. Like, I'm glad I had somebody there by my side to go and everything. And as you can see the picture there, me and Michael, that's when we were live on the show. Again, go back. The video is available. The episode is available on YouTube. So definitely go and check that out. And it is up there, and give it a view. So there you go. There's the ocean in South Beach. And those are also photos of the South Beach Strip there too. That's the Clevelander. That's a very popular club on the South Beach Strip. And they had their palm trees decorated like candy canes out front. So Michael is a very nice guy. Yes, he is. Last Friday, Freak, two-headed turtle, dropped on the Goorin World app. And demolition. Yep, axe and smash. Yep. So Freak dropped last Friday. A lot of people were a little controversy with the flat brim and everything. Awesome patch. I'll do the review in full when I do get it. Love the colors on the trim on the patch. That patch is awesome with the two-headed turtle. And I'm excited to get this one in hand. The brim does curve. So we will do that next week on the show. I will show everybody how this brim does curve. So we will check that out. But Freak dropped last Friday, and I know a lot of people grabbed it, and looking forward to seeing it in hand. I haven't seen anybody else with it in hand yet. Tomorrow on the Goorin World app, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mexico time. Insert Coin Volume 2 drops. 4 hats, 4 brand new patches. I'm told they're going to be about $50 per a piece, so $50 per hat. So we're looking forward to that. This is the second installment of Insert Coin. The first installment dropped in February of 2022. So this is a sequel to that capsule. So Insert Coin Capsule Volume 2 tomorrow, dropping on the Goorin World app and Goorin.com. So definitely grab those. The great price point, and I think that these are definitely going to be fire hats. They do they put a lot more time into these. Very, very excited to see what is done with these because I haven't seen them yet or anything. So very excited to see those tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mexico time. Don't forget on the Goorin.com, there is 35% off in the outlet. There's a lot of great deals. There's more stuff that's been recently added. 4 hats, Julie. 4 hats. Like for life. 35% off the outlet store. There's been some new stuff added just in the past couple of days because I was in there today, and there's some more buckets that were added. There's some more t-shirts that were added. So definitely head on over to Goorin.com. You can't find this stuff on the app. It's only on the Goorin.com website. And some great steals. I mean, there's some hats, the bucket hats on there for like $13 now. So definitely head on over there and grab some stuff. Great Christmas gifts. You're running out of time if you want to get that stuff by Christmas, though, because we're just about 12 days away now from Christmas. So definitely grab some stuff off the outlet and save some cash on those items over there. And while speaking of saving some cash, Shoe Palace has a ton of their exclusives on sale right now for $19.98. I actually picked up a bunch of these last night for $20. Yeah, they're core hats, but these are Shoe Palace exclusives, and they are awesome. Like some of these are some colorways that we've never seen on these with these patches. And you'll notice that like the red ones have black mesh in the back instead of just having red mesh in the back. Again, the brown ones, the dark brown ones all have black mesh in the back. And that's, something we haven't seen. So these are exclusive to Shoe Palace. They're basic, the core hats, but and core patches that we've seen a lot of. Mamba's there a couple times too, but definitely head on over. You can't go wrong with $19.98 hats. And I was in Shoe Palace in Miami, and they did have some of these in store. Not all of them were on sale, but some of them were. So if you do have a Shoe Palace in your area, definitely hit up Shoe Palace and see what they got. But these are available on the Shoe Palace app and on Shoe Palace website. And I don't have affiliation with them. I'm just basically letting you guys know that there's a good deal out there. So definitely check those out. You guys are watching on Facebook. If you're watching, wherever you're watching, if you're watching on YouTube right now, make sure you subscribe. Hope you guys are subscribed to YouTube Hat Talk Live. Definitely subscribe and definitely smash that like button on the video. Nobody told me that I didn't have my banner up yet. So boom, there's the banner. It's a night of glitches. You know what? I'm due for one. So it is what it is. But there you go. Smash that like button. Pantone reveals its 2024 color of the year, and it's peach fuzz. And I just saw this. I just thought it was kind of interesting. I was like, I wonder if we'll get a peach fuzz colored hat in 2024. And I know like what you guys would think about that, but I just wanted to point that out. These hats are very fashionable and everything. And I just thought this was an interesting article. Just, I guess every year there's a color of the year. I don't know what 2023 was, but 2024 is peach fuzz. So maybe we'll see a peach fuzz colored hat or two or whatever this year from Goorin. Who knows? We'll see. But just wanted to point that out for 2024 since we're getting close. It's like about 18 days away and we'll be in 2024. This Friday, I was so confused. Like I thought it was going to be Saturday. It's not. It's this Friday morning. I knew Angie was going to know about Pantone. I hope I'm saying it right. Pantone. I don't even know. You guys are way more artsy than me. So yes, they have a color every year. This shock drop happened a couple weeks ago, but the Kobe 6 Protro reverse, I do know about sneakers. Many different retailers are going to be having these. Sneakers app, if you're looking to get them on Nike, 10 a.m. Eastern time, 7 a.m. Pacific time this Friday morning. This is a highly sought after sneaker this year. Holiday version. The reverse Grinches Kobe 6 Protros dropping on Friday. So prayers to the sneaker gods out there. Hope all of us that need to hit. And I'll be trying on Friday morning. And, there also is, there are other retailers too. I know that some Foot Lockers are getting them. Magenta. There you go. Cessball. Knew it. There you go. Magenta. I feel like I knew that too. Did we get a magenta hat this year? I don't even know if we did. But anyway, Kobe 6 Protro reverse Grinches dropping this Friday morning. Sneakers app, Foot Locker, DTLR, many other retailers. So be ready if you are a sneaker guy and you are a sneaker girl and you're out there looking to get these Kobe 6s. They are probably going to sell out pretty quickly on Friday morning for sure. I don't see them not selling out. This is a sneaker that's highly sought after this season here. So grab those if you can. I'm praying that I get my pair. This one's a little bit far in advance, but this might be a trivia question, so take notes. Jordan 4 Military Blues. This was my first pair of Jordans that I ever had as a kid. My very, very first pair of Jordans as a little Big T. When I was in about I think it was my 5th grade birthday. I got these. My mom bought me these for a birthday present. And I got these right at the end. I believe it was like the end of 5th grade. Jordan 4 Military Blues. This was my first pair of Jordans I had. And they are going to be dropping again with the Nike Air on that ass on May the 11th, 2024. So very excited. This is a need 2 pair kind of thing. So there you go, Sonny. Appreciate that. It doesn't help me out, but I'm glad I helped you out getting those. So Nick, distinguished gentleman, saying 190. Hopefully we're not 210, but either way, I need 2 pair, whatever. It's going to be expensive May 11th for me. So that's the rumor. Pretty much confirmed rumor. Jordan 4 Military Blues, first time in their original form in probably like over 35 years, I think. I think it's like 35 years since these have come out in their original form with the Nike Air on that ass. So looking forward to that. Just want to point that out. Upcoming show notes. We done, tonight is a special one. Yeah, smash that like button, Julie says. I should have 24 million likes if there's 24 million people watching in here. Got some upcoming show notes, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a heads up. These shows are going to be YouTube exclusives. I will probably broadcast them into Facebook, but as far as what I think right now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to make these shows special, and they're going to be YouTube exclusive. So we got 1228, our Hat Talk Live year in review, and it's basically going to be the Hat Talk Live year in review, stuff that's happened on the show, retrospective of my year, all the stuff that's gone down and the good and the bad and everything. So that's going to be 1228 Hat Talk Live year in review right here exclusively on YouTube. On December 31st, New Year's Cockin' Eve. For the first, well, we did a New Year's Eve show last year, but it wasn't cockin'. So this is our first ever New Year's Cockin' Eve, December 31st, New Year's Eve. Special start time on that one, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Going to go right until midnight. Dropping my balls, popping bottles. Going to be a fun one for sure. Special guests, lots and lots of special guests on that New Year's Cockin' Eve show. Going to be lots of the Hat Talk Army joining in, and you never know who else. We could have other special guests as well. January 4th, top 10 show. I'm going to rank my top 10 Friday drops. I'm going to rank my top 10 capsules from the year. January 4th, 2024, coming up very, very soon. And last but not least, my much anticipated not top 10 show, or as Michael K labeled it, most hated show. And he even said that he may, I don't want to put him under too much pressure, but he may join in for that show so I can say it to his face right here on Hat Talk Live. So January the 11th, 2024 might be one of our best shows ever if I do get to rank my not top 10 right in front of Michael Kester on Hat Talk Live. So that would be very exciting. So hopefully he does get to join in for that one as well. Don't forget, if you guys are watching and you have not entered in We the Ones into the AI chat on the Goorin World app, make sure you do that. It's very important. You're going to have exclusive opportunities, experiences, and exclusive merchandise coming very, very soon. So definitely do that as soon as you can. If you have not done it already, just enter in the We the Ones right where that arrow is showing on there on the Goorin World app and get those 10 free tickets added to your account. And if you're still seeing issues with your account not showing the tickets, don't worry about that. It's going to update at some point. They're going to get that fixed. So don't worry about that, but just make sure you do it so that you are ready when the time comes. Mentioned Goorin Bros fans. I know some of the people out there are watching tonight from Goorin Bros fans on Facebook. It's the best Facebook group on Facebook for Goorin Bros fans. Myself, an admin extraordinaire, JD Larios, running a well-oiled machine. You won't see porn. You won't see clingy hats for $100. You will see Mikey's spoilers. You will see Mikey showing fake hats. And you will see a lot of fun, entertaining content and a good chat room and a legit check in the chat. So over 2,000 people have already joined Goorin Bros fans. Where are you? So definitely, if you have a Facebook account, definitely join in Goorin Bros fans on Facebook. I see Barbecue Davey out there throwing up the We the Ones. Hat Talk Army Collector Spotlight. Still taking slots. It's been busy with Christmas time, holiday time. Haven't pumped out a second episode yet. Just a reminder, the first episode with Charisma is up and available on the channel on YouTube. So if you have not watched that yet, definitely go and get that a watch. It's only about, I think it's less than 15 minutes. So you could go take a dump, watch me and Charisma talk about his journey with Goorin, his history, his favorite hats, all that stuff. So definitely check out Hat Talk Army Collector Spotlight with Charisma. And if you are interested in becoming a guest on Hat Talk Army Collector Spotlight, definitely hit me up and send me a DM on Instagram at Big T5279. And we can see about getting you on an upcoming episode of Hat Talk Army Collector Spotlight. And I know that Jilly is probably going to be one of the next guests that I have. Crazy Hawk and Geo also are going to be guests very, very soon. So we're going to be doing those episodes very soon too. So Hat Talk Army Collector Spotlight coming soon to you. Not tomorrow, but Friday, this coming Friday, it's Mauve dropping on the Goorin World app, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mexico time. So this is, I don't know, but geez, I don't know what this Friday drop could be. Got me with this one. I just don't know. I'm at a loss. I really don't know. I mean, it's mauve. So you get a little bit of a peek of it there. I don't know. I don't know what it could be. So definitely this one, I've seen it. It's fire. Definitely grab it. I think this one's going to be a banger for sure. If you got that swagger out there, you're going to want to rock this one for sure. So this Friday, I would show up and his design, Mikey should be an assistant. I don't even know what Mikey does, but Mikey is something else. Yeah, I wonder what it could be. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yes, this is an instant one. This is probably a must. Well, for me, it's a buy too, because the wife has already staked claim that she needs this hat too, because she loves flamingos, and it's a great word on it. It's a great quality. Quality is not even something we should even have to say. They're always good quality with Goorin, but the materials and everything look very, very nice. I've seen it in person. I've seen it rocked on somebody's head already at the Velvet Jungle, and this is definitely one is a must-have. So this Friday, Goorin World app, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mexico time, and definitely pick this one up. I assure you that you're not going to be disappointed on this one. And remember, in Big T, we trust, as it scrolls across the bottom of the screen there. And that's all I got for slides with 20 minutes to spare. A couple other things I wanted to talk about. Let me see. I might not have slides for everything. If you guys want to sponsor the show, definitely hit me up. I know some people had reached out to me about possibly sponsoring the show. So if you are interested in doing that, definitely just hit me up, and you can sponsor for as little as $25. Like giving away a gift card on the show. And that's, I'll sponsor. If there's something you want me to mention within reason, I will absolutely do it. I'll promote your Instagram page or whatever you want me to do. But just giving back to the Hat Talk Army, a night sponsored by you. It's, easy to do, and I appreciate you guys doing it. Let me see what else I got on here. Beanies and socks on the Goorin.com. Buy one, get one free right now. So if you're interested in the beanies or a pair of socks, they're buy one, get one free. So definitely check those out if you are interested in those. I mentioned it. The wife was asking me about the Monstera leaf on the hat there. She must not have heard me mention it, but I did mention that. She wasn't paying attention, I guess. I'll put this one on for the end. It's becoming one of my favorite hats because it's, it was gifted to me, so it has meaning to me. It has, importance to me. So I appreciate getting this as a gift from Michael K. So I appreciate him for doing that. And Jilly got an awesome one too. She got one that was like a tropical, had some flamingos, pink, some, different, pattern on there. It was very cool. Very nice. Yeah, it's patent leather. It's got like it's kind of like a soft, kind of spongy patent leather. So it's very nice though. It's very, very nice. It's a banger for sure. Let's do Q&A, right? Other thing I wanted to point out too was Hat Talk Live Store. So use the camel background in a future release. We might see these, he said. We might see these at some point. Something similar to these anyway. So yes, we might see those. Let's do Q&A. This camo is dope. I'm a fan of camo. You guys have heard me say it many times, and obviously they probably heard me say it a billion times too. So I love camo. I love just about camo anything. I've always been that way. I love camo stuff. So blow my nose quick. Oh, well, there's one thing. You know what? Scrap the Q&A for all I'm saying. I got to talk about something else too. I almost forgot. You guys, nobody reminded me either. Let's go back for a second. One more thing I got to talk about. I almost can't believe it, because this is like one of the most important things. So nobody mentioned it. So if you heard on the show with Michael, he alluded to that there was a capsule that they wanted to drop on OnlyFans. It was called the explicit capsule, and it didn't make it. It got scrapped. Yup, it didn't make it. So I am going to disclose now what those hats were, and we have seen a couple of them come about already, but in different forms. So all right. So there was a rabbit, and the name on the patch for rabbit was fucker. And I guess that patch ended up turning into the Jack rabbit for a casino, for the casino capsule last November. So that one. They reused the patch, repurposed the patch. But rabbit fucker, that was one of them. They wanted to drop that. They're trying to turn it how I want to shock you guys the most. All right, you remember Sloppy from earlier this year, black and white with the white dripping down and everything? We said it looked kind of like Scott Hall's tights from WCW. Well, Sloppy's original name was supposed to be Cum Lover. that would have definitely rocked some people. I think that was going to be something else if it came out and said "Cum Lover" on it. I just don't even know. That's what these guys. The creativity is off the charts. There was a whale shark that was going to drop, and the name on that patch was going to be Gape. And look, if there's kids watching, I'm sorry. The show has gone triple X tonight, so yeah. So Gape on the whale shark, that was the third one. There's a skunk, and the name on that patch was Squirter. So I wish I could hear your reactions as I read these off, because like when I just couldn't even believe some of these things, like earlier today when I heard these. And we may see that patch. We may see that patch sometime soon. Last but not least, Red Rocket. Red Rocket was originally lipstick. So instead of saying Red Rocket on that patch, it was originally lipstick. So you need a safe for work skunk. Squirter's not safe for work. Squirter could mean anything. It doesn't have to be sexual. But there you go. There's an exclusive Hat Talk Live exclusive at what they called the the explicit capsule. Could even call it the triple X capsule, explicit capsule. So yeah, those were going to originally drop on the OnlyFans. They were going to drop those on OnlyFans. That was their idea to do that, and it's absolutely hilarious. Just I wish we had seen that. I think it would have, definitely. I don't even know what it would have done. I really don't. Something like when Red Rocket dropped, there was so much pushback on people, oh, I'm not going to wear a hat with a dog's penis sticking out, or with cock sticking out, whatever. And it's just like I said on the show back then, I was like, yo, you guys are missing the point. Like these hats are meant to be fun. So if you're not here for the fun of these hats, like I don't know what to tell you. Red Rocket's one of my favorite hats ever. Every 4th of July, Memorial Day, I bring that out for sure. Like that is the most patriotic and perfect hats for 4th of July, Memorial Day. So definitely a favorite of mine. So yeah, a lot of people commenting on Ping Pong Perkins, as we might want to call it. We'll see about later in the year. Yep, there is a Goorin does not have an OnlyFans, but they were going to. Yes, there is a capsule in February. He mentioned on the show. I'll let you guys go back and rewatch that. So I don't need to rehash everything that we talked about, but definitely go back and watch that episode of Hat Talk Live from Miami. It's a great episode. I'm proud of it, and definitely send me your feedback. So if you beg to differ. If you don't think it was good, then okay, whatever. But I think it was great, and I had a couple pina coladas after to celebrate. So I was very proud of my work. I was happy with that. So anyway, so now let's do Q&A. Now that we talked about that, now we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. And so, what do you guys want to talk about? So, I'm done with my notes, I think. I'm done with the notes. Anything else you guys want to talk about? 25 million people in here. Sorry to the Instagram people, I guess. Oh, well. Shoe Palace at Goorin exclusives till tonight. DTL and Buckle 2. Are there any other vendors with exclusive? Hat Store World has some exclusives from time to time. I don't think they've had anything recently. I know the Fly hat that dropped earlier this year was a Hat Store World exclusive. Can't really think of anybody else who's got exclusives right now, but DTLR and DTLR, Buckle, Shoe Palace. You'll see some colorways that are exclusive to certain retailers. So early Kyler would have worn in Squidbillies. I'm not familiar with that. Was that like a cartoon or something, Hunter? Oh, I missed Angie's question already. So I already addressed this in some of the beginning of the show. On a scale of one to 10, how much vice was there in Miami? How much vice was there? I mean, there was lots of drugs being offered my way. Lots of what I will say is positives though, like there are like what they say about like a lot of attractive people in South Beach. There is a lot of like, again, Art Basel was in town too. Like that was a huge event. So there was a lot of attractive people and models and all kinds of influencers and everything in town. So it definitely makes you, feel like this big, but, yeah, it's crazy. It is a crazy place. It's like walking through like an Instagram of like who's who on Instagram, or like just like in person seeing like these people. Like when I was running near the beach and everything, it's just like tons of in shape people, which, none of you guys are from my area. So it's okay for me to bash my area. You don't see that shit in Albany, New York. You just don't. So it's definitely another world down there for sure. So, but I hung in there just fine. I've got my own, you know, my own stuff, my own, abilities and talents and everything. So I took my talents to South Beach like LeBron. So there you go. Cocaine, weed, and hookers. Lots of like guys walking up to me and just like cocaine, coke, weed, and then hookers sitting by the bar, like clearly hookers, just clearly hookers. So Distinguished says he definitely would have worn those explicit hats. I would have too. That's right up my alley. Nothing offends me. Nothing, unless people are assholes. That offends me. Some people are assholes. But as far as like, there's nothing that offends me. Like, I mean, I just don't get offended by stuff. Like, I'm just very like, I take humor in like almost everything. So, like, if somebody says something, I was like, yeah, whatever, rolls right off. I've had, boy, we'll talk about this year, like the amount of shit that's been said about me in the, small, I'm not a huge, famous person or anything, but in this small world that we're in, the amount of shit that I took this year is definitely something. It's definitely something else. So, but, yeah. So hopefully we see the explicit someday. Maybe we will. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe another version, or I don't know if those hats that I've read off there will ever surface, but maybe there'll be another version of some kind of explicit. I know we're going to see one of those patches sometime very soon. So this is your time. You got any questions or anything? I'll give you guys about another 5 to 10 minutes if there's, see how this goes. So any other questions about the Miami event? Friday drop on Friday. It's mauve. Goorin World app, Flamingo, Hat Talk Live exclusive. You're only getting that. Why does that say remove instead of putting it up there? There it is. Exclusive. Hat Talk Live exclusive. Hope they open up a collection of vaulted designs. I think you're on the right path with that, Barbecue Dave. I think you're on the right path with that. I think there is going to be a lot more exclusive type of items coming in 2024. So we're definitely looking forward to that. Julie asks, when do I think the tickets are going to come into play? Soon, I think. Soon. I don't have an exact date though. Metalcore loves her ass collection hats. Hey yo, older people always give her a mean look. Oh, Metalcore, you're always pushing the limits. Does anybody give you a weird look when you're talking about stuff at Perkins? I haven't forgot about Breakfast with Metalcore either. That's a show that might be coming too to Hat Talk Live channel, YouTube channel. Breakfast with Metalcore. I think that has some legs that could definitely draw some ratings for sure. She's got a lot of stories. We can definitely do that. Maybe we should do like a once a month or something like that. Breakfast with Metalcore. I have not forgotten. What else you guys got for tonight? What else you guys got for tonight before I get out of here? I don't know what dessert is tonight. Might be nothing. Reverse Grinch to new capsule and fry drop this weekend is going to be crazy. Friday's going to be crazy. Yes, it is. I think there's another pair of sneakers that we're dropping this weekend too, or something. I don't know. Not as big as the Grinches though. Breakfast with Metalcore. She's ready. We'll set it up. We can do it sometime. Got to figure out the Instagram thing. Sorry to the people who tried to watch on Instagram tonight that it didn't work, but yeah, we're chocolate pie tonight, I guess. I don't know. I was told all day it was going to work. I guess I should have tested it out. It didn't work. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We the ones. Appreciate you guys all watching tonight. Appreciate all the hardcore Hat Talk Live passionate fans out there that come in and watch. Appreciate every single one of you guys. I wouldn't be doing this without you guys and without your support. I truly mean that. And I'm glad I was able to go to Miami. I'm glad that I was able to attend that event and get to do the show from the event and everything. I'm always thankful and appreciative of everything, every opportunity that I'm given and earned. We'll say that I have earned these opportunities by things that I've done, and appreciate all you guys. So appreciate Sonny. I appreciate you. Thank you. We the ones. And yeah, I'm thankful. I'm humble. And I think that shines through. I'm real is what it is. I appreciate Jilly for coming out too. Short notice too. Like we didn't even talk about that. Like I literally did not know. I didn't know about Miami until literally like I think it was like the Thursday before the event. So it was like quick turnaround. Like found out I was going that Friday morning, booking flights, texting Jilly, booking my hotel, and getting my ass down to Miami because I knew I needed to be there. So thanks, Pedro. We the ones, Gio, and Big T we trust, he says. Tell me when I'm telling lies, Gio. I think we're due for a pipe bomb on the show, aren't we? It's time, what CM Punk said, bring back, a little bit of that spicy Big T, right? He talked about some bad apples. It's almost like he's watching the show. We did. We pulled it off. We rocked Miami, Jilly. We rocked it. We tore it down. For sure. Yeah, there might be a pipe bomb coming. I don't know yet. Not tonight, but I got one in me. Probably on that end of the year show. That's going to probably be a spicy night. That's going to be a little spicy. There's going to be some pipe bombs. We're going to finish it off with a good one. That's what I feel. I'll hype it up a little bit. YouTube exclusive too. So they'll get to see it. All right. Anything else, guys? I'll get out of here. We've almost done an hour. Sorry for the technical difficulties earlier tonight. That's one of the first times I've ever had bad technical difficulties. So, and unfortunately, the Instagram people will not get to see this one unless they come over and watch on YouTube. So, fuck them. Whatever. They should know by now, right? So, yeah, they'll be watching. They'll be watching, Gio. You know it. You know it. It's too bad I can't see who's watching, but one person's watching over in on Facebook still. I see that, and then or yeah, we got 21 people watching on YouTube. I can see that. Yeah. Also, yeah, make sure you smash that like button before you leave tonight or while you rewatch the video. If you rewatch the video at any point, make sure you do that. Um, Helps in everything I'm doing. Rewatch, enjoy the show. One more time, I'm going to show the photo again. So, Goorin World app this Friday. It's not tomorrow because we're here Wednesday. I'm all screwed up this week. But Friday, December the 15th, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mexico time. It's mauve. If you got that swagger, if you know what I mean, you're going to want to pick this one up. It's a 2 for a day for me. It's a 2 for a day for me. I'll be live next Thursday night, normal time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, with another brand new edition of Hat Talk Live, and hopefully then no technical difficulties. Hopefully I'll be able to stream it to you or Instagram too. So, but yeah, I'll be back next Thursday night, unless something happens, unless something, that I need to address or, come on, whatever. But also insert coin. Don't forget about that too. Insert coin capsule is tomorrow. Same time, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mexico time. 4 new hats, for life, $50. $50. Distinguished Jones back on U.S. soil just in time for the holidays. Yes. Everybody congratulate Distinguished Gentleman on being home in the U.S. That has been a long journey for him. Congratulations. How long are you home for, bro? Are you back, or are you just back for a little bit? Alberto Ortega watching from Canada. Appreciate you watching on Facebook, bro. Appreciate that. Definitely come on over to YouTube and subscribe. Make sure you guys are all subscribed to Hat Talk Live on YouTube. And that all helps as well, too. So many new subscribers, and let's get this number to 200 by the end of the year, 200 million. So everybody welcome him back, Distinguished Gentleman. So hopefully he gets to see his hats very soon, too. I know his wife has been unpacking and unboxing all of his hats for him. So, he hasn't even gotten to enjoy all these drops yet. So hopefully he gets to enjoy them very, very soon. Everybody welcoming him back. I appreciate all you guys and how much supportive you guys are of each other. I strongly encourage you guys to follow each other. Definitely check out Jilly's content. She posted a couple great reels this week too from Miami. Definitely give her, show her some love, like those posts, watch them, share them in your stories and everything. I appreciate all the love that I get from you guys on my posts, and definitely always feel free to tag me in your stories, tag me in your posts. I always interact. I'll leave a comment or message me if you guys got any questions or anything on anything. I appreciate that. All right. With that said, as always, in Big T we trust. I'm Big T. It's Hat Talk Live. We the ones. And peace.